In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 cards for 50,000 MT in NBA 2K23 Myteam. These are going to be some amazing cards at their position and all around, I think, great cards that you guys could potentially be adding to your squad. So the first card I do want to talk about is going to be from the 16-bit promo, and that is going to be the Pink Diamond Dino. I just think his versatility at the power forward and center position is super valuable to have on your squad. I mean, the card goes for about 40,000 MT, sometimes a little bit cheaper, sometimes a little bit more. You can actually see right here, he's 38,000 MT, and I think that's going to be extremely good value for this Pink Diamond D-Rob card. He's 6'11" at the power forward spot, but the thing that you guys can't see is he has a 7'11" wingspan, so basically an 8-foot wingspan at the power forward position. So overall, I mean, the card's just going to play so much better in game because of his player model and his wingspan. Like, his defensive stats are already pretty decent, but you got to like give a +5 to every single defensive category because of that wingspan. It makes such a difference on the defensive end. He's able to grab rebounds better, block shots, contest shots, even finish around the basket a lot better with the taller wingspan. And then he's also pretty quick, 89 speed, 89 acceleration with an 86 speed with ball. And something else that you guys can't see is his dribble sigs. He's got some amazing dribble sigs for your power forward or center. He's got the Steve Francis size up, which is one of the best dribble sigs in the game, so his movement's going to be really nice at the power forward spot. He's also got 10 Hall of Fame badges, including Bully, Fast Twitch, Fearless Finisher, Masher, Posterizer, Claim Breaker, Quick First Step, Anchor, Post Lockdown, and Rebound Chaser as well. And then he's got 27 on gold, including Limitless Takeoff, Rise Up, Slithery, Catch and Shoot, Claymore, Corner Specialist, Break Starter, Post Playmaker, Challenger, Chase on Artist, Clamps, Interceptor, Pogo Stick, Workhorse, Boxer Beast, and Brick Wall as well. So I would say Dino is definitely a top 5 card for 50,000 MT. Going over to the out of position set, I do want to talk about Luke Walton, because yes, he's under about 25 to 30,000 MT, but I still feel like he's a top 5 card for 50,000 MT. Just his ability to guard the Ben Simmons of the worlds, the Magic Johnsons, you know, the Jimmy Butlers, those taller point guards, is going to be super nice for about 35,000 MT. As you guys can see, he is 6'8" at that point guard position. And then you look at his stats, I mean, they're very well rounded, nothing too crazy stats wise. He's going to play very solid defense in game with an 85 block, 92 interior defense, 92 perimeter, and a 92 steal. He is easily the best budget point guard in the game if we're talking about cards under like 40,000 MT, because the guys that are a little bit better are way more expensive. Guys like Magic Johnson, Ben Simmons, you know, Scotty Barnes, Sengun, Jimmy Butler, Lonzo, LaMelo are so much more expensive than Luke Walton, but I still feel like he can compete with those top point guards in the game, and I think for that reason he is definitely going to be a top 5 card for 50,000 MT. Now going over to the new Phenom set, I am going to include Evan Mobley in this top 5. I will admit he's going for a little bit more than 50,000 MT. I do believe when I checked earlier he was about 53 to 52,000 MT. He might be a little bit more right now. His price really does vary and kind of fluctuates a lot, so I would say he's around 50,000, maybe a little bit more. Like, I think right now he might be like 55k. So if you guys don't want to include him in this top 5, that's fair to say, but I think you got to include him in this top 5 because I can't get every single card in the game to be exactly 50,000 MT. Most of these cards all of these cards, but Evan Mobley will be under 50,000 MT, but I think you guys should give me a pass for Evan Mobley because he's such a good card. Yeah, right now he's actually a little bit more expensive. He's like 60,000 MT, but he is still so nice at the power forward position. You take a look at his stats, he's 7 foot with some very good offensive stats, 93 ball, 90 mid-range. So at the power forward position, I mean, having a 7 foot small forward for about 50 to 60,000 MT is going to be super nice to have. He can finish around the basket, handle the ball a little bit, but the main thing about this Mobley card is going to be his ability on the defensive end. He's got a 97 block, 96 interior defense, 90 steal, and a 92 perimeter as well. Like, this card defensively is an absolute monster. He's able to grab rebounds, and he's also super quick at that center or power forward position. Just like Dino, his versatility, able to play the power forward position, be oversized or have a lot of height for the power forward spot, able to bang with the D-Robs, you know, those type of power forwards, Kevin Garnett, Giannis's of the worlds at the power forward position, and then also be able to play center. Yes, he can't really guard a Yao Ming, he can't really guard a Kristaps, but he can do his best job to compete against a D-Rob, to compete against these other top centers in the game with that 90 speed and his very good defensive stats. And then you take take a look at his badges, he does have 16 on Hall of Fame, including posterizer, catch and shoot, corner specialist, clamp breaker, quick first step, anchor, challenger, chase on artist clamps, interceptor, menace, post lockdown, pogo stick, box out beast, rebound chaser, and brick wall as well. So tons and tons of good Hall of Fame defensive badges for Mobley, and then he also does have 30 on gold. So if you don't want to include him in this top 5, that definitely makes sense. I mean, to kind of give a replacement, I'm not exactly sure who to go with. I mean, Banchero's pretty good. I guess you can maybe throw in maybe a Draymond Green. You can maybe throw in like a Matisse Thybulle, Al Horford, those type of guys if you don't want to include Evan Mobley. But for my list, he will be the third card for 50,000 MT. And then talking about the fourth card is going to be from the 16-bit promo. Just a very solid small forward in the game. Nothing too crazy about Rudy Gay, but I think for under 50,000 MT, he's one of the best small forwards in the game. And if I'm thinking about it, he might be one of the best small, like he might be the best small forward for under 50k, at least from what I can think of, because you know, Dino's a power forward. I'm trying to think of small forwards. Like Jonathan Isaac's too expensive. He's about 80, 90,000 MT. Is there a better small forward than Rudy Gay for under 50k? I can't actually. Maybe like Al Horford, like that type of small forward. I might be tripping, but I do think Rudy Gay is probably a top three small forward for under 50,000 MT. You guys probably know by now what this card can do. I mean, he's just going to be super well-rounded at the small forward position. I'm kind of looking for a base one so I can look at his stats properly. But yeah, he's going to be a 6'8" small forward, and all around just has really good stats. 92 3 ball, 94 mid-range, amazing at attacking the basket with a 97 driving dunk, 80 standing dunk. His defense is very solid stats and badges wise, but he also does have a really good player model and a 7'3" wingspan, which is super nice to have. So his defense of stats may not be the best in the game, but his animations and his player build does really help him out on the defensive end. And then he's also pretty quick, 93 speed, 93 acceleration with a 90 speed with ball. And then you take a look at his badges, he also is a Galaxy Opal, so does have 16 on Hall of Fame, including acrobat, bully, fast switch, fearless finisher, limitless takeoff, posterizer, amped, blinders, catch and shoot, mini magician, ankle breaker, clamp breaker, hyperdrive, killer combos, quick first step, and clamps as well. Then he's also got 34 on golds. So all around, I think Rudy Gay is definitely a top 5 card for under 50,000 MT. And then to round off my top 5, I wanted to include D-Rob on this list because there's really not that many good, you know, budget centers in the game. So if we're talking about centers for under 50,000 MT, yo, he was literally 45,000 MT. Why are the cards going up when I'm recording this video? I just checked this about 30 minutes to an hour ago, and he was legit 45,000 MT. There was one for 45, one for like 48.50, and then one for 50k, and then one for like 51 or 52. Why are they buying all those cards, man? Now he looks like he's 60,000 MT. But trust me, guys, if you look at this card long enough, for maybe like an hour or even less than an hour, you'll definitely be able to find one for under 50,000 MT, and he's just going to be a very good center. I mean, if you take a look at his stats, he's not going to be anything too crazy, but he is 7'1", so does have a really good player model. And yes, he can't really compete with the Yao Mings of the world, but he can compete with his dark matter self. He can definitely compete with those small ball centers like Dino, Evan Mobley, because of his player model. And he's also pretty quick, like 87 speed, 87 acceleration. I just wish he had a faster jump shot, but it is his pink diamond version, and obviously on his dark matter, he does have the release on quick timing. It would have been cool to see if this one had his jump shot on quick timing, and then the dark matter got it on very quick. I think it would make both those cards so much better at their position. But yeah, all around, I do think D-Rob is a top 5 card for 50,000 MT. So just to go over the top 5 once again, just to give you guys a review, number 1, not necessarily ranked in order, is going to be Luke Walton. Number 2 and 3 is going to be Rudy Gay and Jonathan Isaac. Number 4 is going to be Evan Mobley from the Phenom set, and then number 5 is going to be the card we just talked about, the Pink Diamond David Robinson. But guys, let me know in the comment section down below any other really good cards for 50,000 MT or lower that I maybe didn't include in this top 5, and let me know what you guys think about my list as well. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.